Hey guys, just wanted to welcome you back for another video. And I just want to remind everybody before I get into today's project that the All About the Beads jewelry making kit is now available for purchase. That has just come out on the 1st. And there are two options. You can get the kit that comes with a black pendant, like what you see here. And there's also the option that comes with a pink pendant. Now, the important thing though is whatever option you would choose, they're all limited. So if you are interested in picking this up for yourself or for a gift for somebody, you're definitely not going to want to wait because when they sell out, that is going to be it. And also, if you need to go check out the website right now, please do so. You go do what you got to do, and then you can always come on back and finish watching the video. But you also are going to want to give yourself time for shipping if you live abroad or you're sending it to somebody that is, farther away. You're going to want to make sure that you have time to get it to them, especially because, as we know, with the upcoming Christmas holiday, shipping can be demented. So yeah, you want to get ahead of that bandwagon, I think. So anyway, that being said, everything else is pretty much the same for the kits. The only exception is you may have a different combination of mixed beads in this little packet here. It's a bunch of different sizes, a bunch of different colors. You've got purple, pink, gray, there's blue, there's some frosted ones, there's little clear ones. But your combination will most likely be slightly different than what I have. But you'll just have some combination of all of them. And I think that's it. Everything else is going to be the same. The findings are all going to be in gold. Um, and then again, just a quick reminder that this is not stretchy cord. If somehow you missed that in any of the unboxings, I definitely don't think I can stress that enough. Because I don't want somebody to get this and then be surprised thinking that it was stretchy cord and it's not. I believe it is a 0.5 mil clear nylon thread. So you would treat this essentially like wire, basically. And it's really good for bead weaving or making a floating necklace, which is what Dawn did in one of her last videos showcasing how to use the kit or things that you can do with the kit. She made a really, really pretty floating necklace. So again, not stretchy cord. And I think that's about it for the important parts of it. I will have all the links down below and also links for, of course, Dawn and the other gals on the design team. If you want to check out more videos for inspiration, all the links will be there. So definitely go check that out. So for today's project, because I am just starting to get into this kit, I am going to keep it simple today. I'm just going to make a really simple pair of earrings with the earring wires here. And I'll probably just use some beads on the head pin because there's so many options and there's so much stuff in here. I don't want to just rush into, throwing all kinds of stuff together and then end up not having enough beads for stuff that I want to make. So I'm going to take my time a little bit with this one and just start in slow. So I figured the earrings would be simple enough to talk about, especially putting it in sort of like a tutorial format, to keep time control as well, but also to savor what I have because there's so many things. I mean, the wire was really nice. The tiger tail wire in the first kit is really, really nice, but this sort of has given me a whole lot of ideas. So again, for this one, I'm really trying not to rush. There's so many things that I want to do, but I'm going to stop there before I go into a rabbit hole. So the colors that I chose for today to go with the earring wires is I really like these glass bronze ones. There's little transparent blue ones, or not blue, I'm sorry, brown. And I also like the blue ones. I really like the color combination between the brown or the bronze and the blue. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm not trying to overthink it too much, because then I'll start having decision complications and this will make the video crazy. So let's not do that. All right, so like I said, earrings, and I'm just going to keep it really, really basic, and use the head pins because it takes a lot of the choice out. You don't have to worry about measuring out anything, making sure that you have enough wire. The only thing that you have to do when you're putting beads on the head pins is that you need to make sure that you have enough room left at the top to create the loop to attach it to whatever it is you're making. In this case, I need to make sure that I have enough room left to attach this loop or make a loop at the end of this to attach to the bottom of the ear wire. So that is what I'm going to do. And it's okay if this feels a little bent, as long as it's not kinked really bad, it should not be an issue. Once you get the beads on there, it makes it a lot easier to kind of straighten it out. So like I said, don't worry if it's a little bit cockeyed. You can straighten that out a lot easier when you have the beads on the little wire. All right, that being said, and I think I really like these. So sometimes simple is nice. We like to just keep things simple. All right, I definitely want to start with the blue. So let me do that. And I'll put that one on first. And then you don't have to worry about that. All the beads have to be the same size. That's what makes it fun. All right, let me try this way. Sometimes, your fingers get in the way and it's really hard to see where the hole is on the beads. So we'll do the easiest method for getting them put on this little wire. Or head pin, I should say. I guess if we're going to be saying this, I should be using the proper language. Yeah, didn't I just say I was going to do that? See how quick it is, man. I'm telling you, 30 seconds in a brain is amazingly long that you forget what you just said you were going to do. OMG, it is so funny. All right, so I think I got room for one more of the bronze, and then I might be able to add on 2 or 3 more of these little clear ones. I think I like that to finish it off. I'm not as familiar with all this as like Dawn is. I mean, she is amazing what she does. And that's just all across the board. But it is always fun to watch her do the jewelry because I think she's about as fast at that as she is card making. So, yeah, she's got way more experience than I do. I am a young Jedi in training. I guess that would make me Padawan. Okay, I think that is all that is going to fit here and still have room at the top for a loop. But you definitely don't want to close that loop all the way until you get it put on the thing that you're attaching it to. So in this case, I don't want to close that loop until I've gotten it onto, if we can get our fingers to work, onto the loop at the bottom of the ear wire. And then once you get it in place, then you can go ahead and close. But I think just because my hands are spastic right now, I'm going to come in. These are curved pliers, but they're still essentially like a needle nose, just because it's easier for me to get my hands in here. My hands are getting confused from the signals my brain is putting out, if that makes sense. Because again, I was just about to lose it again. I'm still building up a lot of skill. I like it. It's really relaxing. Doing the jewelry, just, having fun picking out your pattern. And when you're doing necklaces and stuff, you can use a bead board. This is not one that was in Dawn's kit. This is something that I picked up from the Dollar Tree here in the States if you're overseas or something. But it's basically just a cheap shop. I feel pretty sure most of you have something like that similar to or in your area that you can go check out, because a lot of those discount stores, they are really coming out with a lot of options for crafting. So they were very, very wise to get into the crafting game, because I do get a ton of stuff from our Dollar Tree here in my area. Well, they're throughout the states, but um, they are familiar with me at my local stores. There's three that are, all three of them are within a 5 mile radius of my house. So if one doesn't have what I'm looking for, it's easy enough to go back to the other one and find it. Okay, I did not close that loop properly, which is fine, because I don't mind that things are less than perfect here, because that's the reality of crafting. Nothing is ever going to be 100% perfect. Let's see if I closed it. I also do not have my reading glasses on to see the details here, to be able to tell if that loop is closed. So I kind of check it to make sure, because things like that, of course, is important. If you've got something closed, you want to make sure that it stays closed. So I can kind of feel it a little bit if it feels a little wide, but mostly I'm just kind of squeezing it a little extra just to be sure for the insurance policy. And I did not want to take the time here to try to go find my reading glasses, because a lot of the times, depending on what I'm doing, I probably look silly, but I just put them right over my glasses and it brings it right up into focus so I can see what I'm doing. So, all right, so that's our first little dangle for that one earring. And I really like that. I really do. I just love the blue and the brown combination right now, is one of my favorites. Or like blue and orange. I'm not exactly sure what got me started on it, but I feel good about it. All right, so let's go ahead and do the second one. And again, it's just going to be a repeat of the same pattern. So I know I can get the 2 blue, 2 of the bronze, and then I can fill in with those clear brown ones. So this part should go a little bit faster. And again, reminding myself to make it easy, I'm just going to try to pick them up with the tip of the head pin. I think that will save a lot of hunting and pecking, and hopefully that will not hurt your brain to watch me do that. Because if you're constantly searching for stuff, obviously it can bog down the flow of the video. So some of these I gotta check out why those are stuck. See if there's a way that I can separate them. But I know with the glass, though, you gotta kind of be careful. Oops, wrong order. With the glass beads, you kind of got to be careful, because if you put too much pressure on them, then they will shatter. And of course, you know, it's amazing how many splinters you can get from a shattered piece of small glass. Those little bits, man, they grind in. It's not really very hilarious. So I definitely try to be a little more careful with the glass. Plastic will break too, but for whatever reason, it doesn't quite do the splinter into your fingers quite as much as the glass ones will. Okay, so we got that. And did I do, let me see, what did I do here? Okay, so I went to blue, clear, bronze, back to blue. And again, see, I keep forgetting what I said I was going to do. It is amazing. All right, did I have, oh, I got a whole ton. I got a whole ton of room on here. How did that happen? Oh, I see what I did. Okay. I wondered why I had a bead. So see, the fact that it is not perfect is totally fine. You know, we sure wish that things would just automatically fall into place and be perfect, and we would never have to struggle, but, you know, that also would not be an accurate representation of crafting, because, yeah, we know how that goes. Okay, what was that? That was... I'm getting my pattern messed up again. All right. Okay, blue, clear, bronze, blue. Blue, clear, bronze, blue. Then back to clear, and then bronze. Still doing all right on time. This is only about 20 minutes right now, and anything I can tweak in the editing, I will definitely do so. Hopefully, I won't have to. I seem to be going pretty consistently here for you guys today in explanation. All right, I think we got it now. I will double check, but that is what was missing. I was missing one of the little clear beads to separate between that last blue bead and the last bronze bead that I was using in the pattern. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. I just felt like there was too much at the end of that than what I had the first time. So good thing I was paying attention. Okay, so I'm ready to make the next loop. And all right, so let me get that earring on there. And let me see if I can come at that loop a different way so it's less of a struggle, especially since I can't really see the finer details without my reading glasses. Yeah, that went a lot easier. I held the earring on there to get a better angle with closing the loop. All right. God bless reading glasses. I sure would love mine right now. Of course, a lot of that, it's fun of aging. And I think I'm going to leave that comment there. We'll leave the rest for another day, maybe. But my eyes have pretty much been crappy since I was, 11? I think we're 11 years old when we go into what is, I think it would be secondary school in the UK, or maybe primary school. Maybe that's still primary school. I was 11 when I had to get glasses. And not that I wore them all that often, because of course, kids in glasses when you're young, they don't want to look funny or think they look funny, so I didn't wear them as much as I should have. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm trying to really get a good angle here, but I'm trying really hard to make sure that I'm keeping my hands in the frame for you guys. I know that's still something I have to be very careful about, that I'm keeping everything in the frame. Okay, come on. I almost had it. Oh, and I almost had it. Okay. It's still working on trying to tighten up this loop here, so hopefully it'll be just a few more minutes of struggle. Let me try. Nope. You know what? Because my eyes are not seeing this. I'm coming in with the flat needle nose pliers. Okay, I think I got it this time. Thank you very much for your patience. But like I said, I really did not want to waste time trying to find my reading glasses just to do this basic. When I get into making, nope, that's still too much. All right, we're just going to start over. This won't take long because now that I know which way I want it to look, I think I've made too much of a kink at the top of the eye pin or the head pin here, so now I'm not going to be able to get it to close the way it's supposed to. So rinse and repeat, but this again will go much faster. I was hoping by getting the hook on there and holding it at a different angle would help with closing that loop, but no. So let's see if I can get this right this time. All right, what I'm going to do to not take up more time, I'm going to pause the camera, get this sorted out, and then come back, and then we can wrap it up. So give me 2 seconds. All right, I got the second earring is all sorted out, so now they are both done, and that will complete the actual jewelry making project for today. Again, it was simple. I do apologize for any hiccups, but again, that is the way crafting goes, man. Crap happens. And pretty regularly. So, I didn't mind having a little bit of a fight there with the hoop or making the loop for the second one. But these, I thought, for simple, I think they're pretty cute. And I am pondering who I could gift them to, because there's a bunch of birthdays coming up, as well as, of course, the holidays. So either birthday or Christmas, I think these would be cute. So I'll think about who I could have fun giving them to. But in the meantime, I don't mean to get off on a tangent for that. Very simple, like I said, and hopefully I had some tips that could help you, especially if you're getting started, or inspiration, for something that you want to do, because that's the great thing about the community, is just getting inspiration or sharing inspiration and tips and ideas and stuff like that. That's what makes it so much fun, because everybody is going to have a different way of doing things, or coming at something with a different thought process that makes it different, and that's what makes it so much fun here. So as always, thank you guys so much for being on this wild ride with me, and I'll do a quick recap, and then I will let that be it for today. But again, you can go check out Dawn's website. Everything is linked down below, so don't hesitate, because if you are interested in anything that you've seen, or somebody that might really like a kit like this, don't wait, because when they sell out, they will be gone. So just a reminder, the kit comes with a pack of multicolored beads, different sizes. Your combination may be slightly different than mine, because again, these bags are hand filled by Dawn, so this variation may not be exactly the same. The only thing for sure is that you're going to have some combination of all of these beads. You get some white acrylic beads, some, I believe these are also bronze seed beads. All the findings and stuff are in gold, if I didn't already say that. So you get the earring wires, jump rings, clots, and or clamshells, depending on how they're called where you are, lobster claw clasps, the eye pins, head pins, this little bead tray that comes with it, or comes in the kit, 0.5 mil clear nylon thread, again, not stretchy cord, this is a thread, so treat it more or less like a wire would be the best rule of thumb with that. You also get a strand of the green cone-shaped beads. Those are the head pins, I believe I already mentioned. These are the bronze glass beads. These are some blue ones from the multi-pack. You get the crimp beads, bead caps, crimp covers, and again, the gold earring wires. So the beading tray, that's mine. That she does have one. She has a pink one that you could purchase if you need one, but this was just something I picked up from a local dollar store tree here. That's like a cheap store, or a discount store, I should say. And they have all kinds of stuff that they're bringing out now, including stuff for beading and jewelry making. So that's where I picked this up from. And then she also has a set of tools that you can get. You get wire snips, needle nose pliers, and I forget what the third one is that's in the kit. I can see it, but I can't think of what that third one is. But if you go to her website, you'll see everything that you need if you're looking for stuff in addition to the jewelry making kit. And again, this is the All About the Beads jewelry kit. And I think that is it. I think I covered it. So take care, you guys. As always, stay safe, and I will definitely be seeing you in the next video.